Welcome back to Masculine Scrapping. We're working on a spread today from our memorial album for Joey, our first cat. And this spread is entitled All Sprawled Out, pictures of him in weird, funny poses. Loved to lay back and have his belly scratched, but also was contorting all the time. Designed this in Cricut Design Studio. You can see here I have a cutout for the middle of those, double matting on both of these to help them stand out against the border. This was drawn with the Cricut machine, the whole thing was cut out. This was one of the graphics from Cricut Design Studio. I think it turned out okay. I'm not fully happy with it, but I think it's going to work. And I'm going to put this border down the side, and like with all the other ones, we're going to sew a pattern into that to tie all of these pages together. So I will start working on putting this together. Yeah, he was a crazy cat. I don't have a picture of this. I don't know how I never caught this photo, but he would sit like this right here, but then stick that leg way up in the air. And it was kind of like he was waving at us with it. So I just thought, I have so many pictures of him in funny poses. Let's make a funny pose layout. I have been collecting these pictures ever since we brought him to our home in 2008. And so we had moved from California. We were living in a small apartment to Indiana. And just felt like, okay, now we can have a cat, and we got a cat and a dog all in the same time frame, and they were best friends for a long time. I am going to tape around that just because I don't want it to lift up. Again, designed this mat in Cricut Design Studio, cut out with my maker, and instead of dealing with a whole bunch of small little pieces to make that paw, just did the cut through. And so now you can see how it stays together. I'm not going to put that quite together yet, and we'll start working on this one. Okay, pictures first, because the graphic is going to go over the top. Always have to think about what is the order you're going to put things down in, so that you don't accidentally tape something down that you have to pull up later. Sometimes you can pull stuff up with this tape, other times though it will tear or make marks, and so always try and think through what is the order that I'm going to put everything down. I do like overlapping graphics and photos. I just think it brings a little more interest to the page. So you have to think about where is the overlap going to occur on your photo, because you don't want it to cover up something important like someone's face or an important part of the photograph. So again, you can see I just mostly eyeball this stuff. Some people are a lot more precise than I am, but I feel like it takes a lot of time, and I usually can get it right on. This is my torn edge border tear, and you can see it helps you to tear a nice border without it just going all over the place. I like torn edge borders just because I think that they are a lot more interesting than a straight cut or even a wavy cut. That tear just seems random, makes the page, in my opinion, feel a little bit more alive. So that's down. We'll bring these together again so that I can make sure that there's going to be balance on the page. I do want that to overlap that a little bit. There we go. Okay. Oh, my doorbell may ring here in a bit. The UPS man is here. Who knows what he's bringing for me. I'm guessing it's Christmas, but I know for sure it's not scrapbooking supplies because I haven't bought any for quite a while. So you may hear the door moving because people may go to open the door, family. So we shall see what's at the door. go. All right, I'm going to go see what package was delivered, and then we will come back and we will be working on the sewing machine part. So appreciate you watching. We'll see you in a bit for the sewing machine. Take care. All right, we are back. Hey, it was a Christmas gift. It was a Keurig maker that my parents and I bought for ourselves as part of our Christmas celebrations. So we are back though, and getting ready to sew a pattern onto this page. If you've been watching, you know what I'm doing. I'm basically putting the same sewing thread pattern onto most of the spreads. It helps to tie the whole album together, and so we'll get started on that. How well you will hear me over this, but I am guiding it along the marker to make sure it's in the same place the whole way. Slow the machine down as I get to the end. And again, this is a sewing machine I got at Walmart pretty cheap, dedicated just to sewing paper, because it does manage to damage the needles, and some people have said it damages the machine as well. I'm not really sure how, but we have a different sewing machine just for our other material projects, but one for paper piecing, I think is what it's called. All right, I will see you back at the craft table to show the final product. Take care. All right, we are back at the craft table, and basically the final step of this project is just to take the paper, the threads, and tape them to the back. Keeps them from flying around inside the album, and I also feel like it helps to hold the threading process together. So just getting those in place. I know it might be a little hard to see, but it's there. Okay, so taped and ready to go. Here we go, the memorial album for Joey. This spread is called All Sprawled Out. And I hope that you have enjoyed watching this spread being put together, and I would love to see your projects. Take care.